develop a given part of your swing or a separate swing, either part.
I'll put this on too.
Absolutely.
We'll get the whole thing.
I was thinking your training device to use it with both.
Yep. Let's see.
Now
It's a real test.
Now we got a total training practice.
Exactly. I have to concentrate on not killing myself. Fortunately, I've done this so many
that
times.
little chirp you're hearing at the end, that's your wrist flipping. If you think about it, that's your and stopping.
Right.
That's what it's telling you. You're getting a nice long chirp and then a chirp at the end. So it's giving you two values on that same step. Hear it?
Yep.
Probably stopping because
Yeah, but I'm thinking.
yourself on that.
Yeah.
But that's that flip at the end of your serve.
Yeah, so that's just my hand, my arms. It's kind
Right.
of breaking out this way. Well, it's more breaking from my elbow.
Now, if you change that adjustment to make it so you really want to hear it and get more information, set it low. So you don't have to work as hard. You're more technique development than strength. See?
Yeah.
You can get the technique down first and work on the endurance
There you
later.
go. You were,
I'm not keeping my head still.
well,
There you go. Just a minor turn of the knob puts you right where you need to be.
Yeah, that's actually a better setting. Huh. Interesting.
it'd be probably easier with the racket, I'm sure.
It is.
Yeah.
Well, but you know
But
what?
still,
That's,
either way.
yeah. I mean, I think that a lot of people should train their forehand on this, just because it gives you the idea of where your body, what your body's supposed to do. It's like baseball if you're batting or golf and your left arm's not doing anything.
No.
It's so for
How do you
this.
do it? I mean,
So basically, I'm setting
Setting up.
and making my loop, and then my left hand is leading out. So my left hand is doing this, which is what you do when you hit a forehand.
yeah.
And this is going to follow.
You know, let's
And
suppose you're on a trip or you're in your bedroom.
Uh-huh.
You pull that out of your drawer and you start working.
Without any, yeah. I mean, I'm always going like this and
There you
like
go.
this. And
Yeah, she's at it again.
Chirping.
so, I mean, I believe you've got to get this side out of the way fast and every single time, and know where your body parts are. So people just don't know where their hand is. I mean, a lot of people cross
do
and
that.
they do this, and they don't effectively
I'm
put this side.
interested because you say a different stroke. What other stroke, like say a backhand or a forehand? I mean, how would the product work? The accuracy work? Oh, there you go. So keep in mind, you have adjustment ranges that any part of that swing you want to work on. You'll get familiar with that sound tone or that length of at whatever part of that swing you want to develop. And once you get that going, then you concentrate on endurance and strength. Because remember, the higher that you go, the shorter the duration.
Right.
Now, for volleys, that would probably be really helpful because
Will you feed me a couple balls?
kids tend to swing,
Yeah.
on their volleys.
Yeah, so we want a nice short one.
That's what Todd said, my tennis coach up in Sacramento. The guy that did the film. He said, kids chop.
Yeah.
He said, the product lets us know that
Can you stand here?
they should do a follow.
I won't hit you. Yeah. So what do you do, volleys? I'm just going to play them this way.
You might
So
wanna
this is
try-
what a lot of people do. You know, they're going to swing it like that.
I'm sorry.
Next time.
Okay,
That's what wrong would be. So we'll go more right sound like.
just keep in mind that you can change it the sound to where they wouldn't want to hear it.
Right.
You're getting the centrifugal force and velocity right there.
Sorry. All right.
I haven't used my arms in.
I'm going to kind of do it wrong
Oh, it's
with
too much.
wrong grip and stuff. Yeah, we'd have to set it so that
A little bit
Yeah.
stiffer. And what you should try and do that. Just give it a turn now. See how.
which way, harder or looser?
Well, that's what are you trying to accomplish? The lower that you go,
The longer we hear the tone, the less we want it. The longer the tone, the more incorrect it is.
oh, okay, then that would be, you could set it to the low end.
Right.
And that's going to introduce it quicker and longer.
Okay.
And you you might have to graduate up a little bit.
See, that was a better one. So here's a longer one, which would be, that one's just a little bit.
You might have to go that adjustment, 'cause that's where those letters are. Just barely, by your range.
Yeah, we just take some playing around, and that's an individual for
That's what we
each
said,
person.
yeah. And that's why we introduced the letters on the end. Our engineer, he's retired from NASA and GE, says, you know what, it's all about arc range, because people's circumference is different. So when you